Disclaimer. Due to the recording backlog, the content disclosed in this podcast may be dated. Thoughts and opinions stated are that of the speaker and not that of Transylvania University or the Rambler. Viewer discretion is advised. The content may not be appropriate for all audiences. If you are a listener, please enjoy. And if you're Dave, you owe me $5.
Kaden.
What?
Mary Grace.
Hello.
It's about time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's about time. You all are both seniors. I'm gonna start with that. You all both swim.
Yes.
Except you all are not the same person.
No.
No.
Very not.
No.
You have differences.
Kind of different.
Yeah. You're both in Greek life.
Yes.
Caden's a Delta Sig, fellow Delta Sig. Shout out Delta Sig.
Yeah.
And Mary Grace is a Tri-Delt.
Yes.
Yes. Kind of, I guess, for a question for me, because you all are both seniors, kind of explain like your Greek life journeys and kind of like what you thought going in, and that whole process. Which who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
I mean, my mom was in Greek life. My dad was in Greek life, so I always knew I was probably going to do that when I got to college. It was good. Went through recruitment, kind of knew first night where I wanted to go. Pref night came, knew where I wanted to go. Bid day, opened my card, kind of not a surprise. It's been great ever since. I mean, I had held officer positions, worked on different committees, loved the philanthropy, and so I think it's definitely been kind of just what I thought it would be. I mean, it hasn't been, sunshine and rainbows all 4 years. There's definitely been ups and downs. Yeah. I mean, having a sorority full of 64 girls, you're definitely going to have ups and downs.
Yeah.
But, it's definitely one of the more pivotal parts of my college career, I would say.
Yeah. And shout out, tried out for Campus Sing.
Yes.
Y'all were awesome.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of you.
There was. Yes.
I was like, it was like every single tried out pretty much?
Just about. We had 45 people.
Jeez.
And we have like 62 people in the chapter. So we had a couple people getting ready to go abroad that didn't do it. We had a couple people helping fraternities that didn't do it. So, but for the most part, yeah, we had the entire chapter. So it was really good. We always are like that.
That's so cool.
Had
Then
almost
you
everybody.
said your mom was in
Yes.
a sorority?
Mm-hmm.
What sorority was she in?
She was an Alpha Gam. She went to
Gotcha.
Murray. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
So you kind of knew.
Yeah.
That's not. My dad was a Phi Tau.
Okay.
And so then I said, I don't want to be like him. So
Yeah. Can't follow all the way in the footsteps.
yeah.
What is the complete opposite of that? I don't know. Neither of my parents did it at all. I came in not really wanting to do it at all. But I was always like around people on the swim team. Like there were SIGs on the team, like Devin, Will, and Jacob, Steven. I mean, it was like every weekend I was with them. So it was like, okay, what's this thing about? Waited until sophomore year, kind of watched Rush happen. Cole went SIG like 2 weeks after Rush ended. And I was like, okay, like let's do something here. Even if it doesn't work, like we can always just go home and like drop or whatever. But yeah.
And so you've been pretty involved in SIG, or we talked kind of outside the podcast, but you kind of like said like I'm gonna give it a year, and just like like devote everything SIG, and apparently it went well for you.
It was sophomore year. I was just like, I'll just join and just see what's up, and then I was like, okay, I'm paying a substantial amount of money to be in this. Let's like just go balls out for a year and just like see what it has to offer. End up being vice president. That was not something I saw happening, but it did. And yeah, just I don't know. I just like to hang out.
Hard.
What? What? Am I supposed to not?
No, you love to hang out.
I love hanging out.
Yeah.
Chilling.
What's your ideal hangout spot?
My bed by myself with the lights off and my eyes closed.
Nice. So sleeping.
Yeah. But that's just hanging out with me.
Okay.
My brain.
That's healthy, I think.
That's dangerous.
Well, actually, yes.
Yeah.
Too much might not be great.
Caden alone with his brain.
What kind of bed you got? You got a nice bed, Kate?
I got a queen size bed.
Okay.
It's pretty awesome. I got blackout curtains so I can just
What kind of sheets you wearing?
Sheets am I wearing? I don't wear my sheets. I
Well,
wear
like
clothes.
is the bed wearing and you owner of the bed sheets you're wearing?
TJ Maxx. I don't know what to tell you.
That's not okay. Are you like a
There are
firm
sheets.
mattress guy, or are you more like a
I don't
like
know. I
fold
have
under
a
it?
furnished apartment. It came with a bed. I don't know
Oh,
what
okay.
kind of bed.
So you
it's just
settle.
in it.
You're fine.
I settled.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
He's
I'm
content.
You're
thriving.
good.
What are you talking about?
Well, Mary Grace, what kind of mattress you got?
I have no idea. It's from Amazon. Got it. a couple years
Y'all
ago.
gotta figure out what mattresses.
I
y'all
know
got.
my mom. It's my mom.
I sleep on a blow up mattress, so I can't talk.
Well,
You have a blow-up mattress in the dorm.
No, okay. I will say the dorm bed is nice. At home, I got a blow up mattress right now, but that's temporary. We're
Okay.
in the state of moving,
okay.
and
that
I'm
makes sense.
content. I'm fine.
I was
with
gonna
it.
say, like, do your parents just
No, we're
their
good.
mattress? Like, see ya, buddy.
No, we're good.
I sleep outside on a bed of leaves when
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. No, I was worried. I was worried about a lot of things coming to Transy, but like, one of my lesser worries was like, I'm afraid I'm not gonna get any good sleep because these matches are gonna suck. They're honestly not bad.
No.
They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
like Tempur-Pedic, like
Yeah.
XL.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
They're kind of small,
Yeah.
and I've lofted mine to the highest level.
Yeah.
So I was worried I would fall off a couple nights,
Yeah.
but I mean, haven't fallen yet. So
Dangerous game. I'm a perpetual sleepwalker, so
Oh.
I'll go on voyages in the middle of the night,
Uh-huh.
and lofted bed did not work for me in my first semester freshman year.
gotcha.
Did fall
That's
out
a
of
fun
it.
experience.
Fell out of it multiple times. No regrets.
No
No
regrets.
regrets.
No
Yeah.
regrets.
No regrets. All right, we got it. All right, we got to address the elephant in the room, the accent.
Oh yeah.
I've been listening to it, and I was like, "Don't bring any attention." No, I have to.
No, you can.
Okay. Explain yourself.
I mean, growing up in a small town.
Can you say oil?
Oil?
There you go.
How you spell oil?
How you spell?
I
oil?
don't know, Caden. Same way
Oil.
I've spelled it for 4 years the first time you asked.
All right.
That's Caden's favorite thing to do, is like ask how I spell things. But you've done it so much, it's like you should just know by now, you know?
Yeah.
Like oil and lock.
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 L-O-K.
Yeah.
Lock.
Lock.
It's been like that for 4 years.
I
Well.
know. It's my favorite bit.
Favorite bit.
Yeah.
Undying bit.
What's your favorite movie? Barb and Star? Or,
Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar.
You mean Bob and Star and Shish Kebab?
My accent was a lot worse my freshman year, I would say.
Do your parents like?
Oh my god.
Where are they from?
My dad's from Marshall County, where I grew up. His whole family's from there.
where?
Marshall County.
Marsh County.
Yes. It's Western Kentucky. And then my mom's from Madisonville.
Oh.
So it's like
So it
an
makes-
hour.
gotcha.
Yeah, they're like right there. And
Yeah.
all my grandparents, everyone in my family has accents.
Yeah.
But yeah, my parents are the same way.
And I will say that what isn't an accent is when you scream so much at a conference
Yeah.
that your voice is just completely
Just
gone.
gone.
And then you do a senior speech on a bus and you have no voice.
Yeah. I asked Dave if I could wait, and he was like, no.
No.
No, it's funny when the voice is gone, but it's still in an accent. I'm from Marshall County.
Brutal work.
Yeah.
No, but like, I think that's great that you scream so much because you care. You care
Yeah,
so
I
much about
care.
the swim team.
I'm so passionate.
Oh, that's true.
I
That
just can't.
scans.
Yeah.
But like, you strike me as a very competitive person. You
yeah.
and Shar.
Yes.
I'm sure you butt heads all the time.
I wouldn't say we butt heads. I think it's good that when we swam, we didn't do the exact same events. I think if
Yeah.
we would have swam the exact same events, like obviously we both swam the 100 and we both swam the 200.
Yeah.
But I think if I would have swam the 50, the 100, the 200 all 4 years, or if she would have swam all 4 years and we would have done that, we probably would have butted heads a little bit. But I think
Yeah.
the thing about our team is, like, you see how hard your teammates work, and I, like, seeing how hard Charlotte worked and seeing how, like, good that worked out for her, it was something, like, that never, she was faster than me. That was something that she put in the work for that. And
Yeah.
I think that's something that I always saw my own teammates' successes as, like, my successes, too, because they are my teammates.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I feel like we never had a problem butting heads.
Yeah.
She was always a great teammate, and love her forever for that.
I love. Shout out Shar.
Shout out Char. She's not dead. She's just not here.
She'll be on at some point. But I mean, like, I don't know. There's something on the team where everybody inspires everybody else almost. And I will say, not to glaze too much here. But
What's glazing? I don't even know what that is.
okay, Sammy. But like having you all be the seniors that you were, and very like, I don't know, it was something inspiring there because again, I've probably mentioned before on the podcast, but like where I'm from, I've never really had that sense of community, and I feel like despite fraternity or sorority or where we came from or whatever, like we get in the water and then we're just all a team.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I've bickered with some of the guys on the team or whatever, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's great. But like, are your swim experiences before Transy, were they different or were they sort of similar? Or?
You got the first. I'll go.
Yeah, I did the club swimming route, so it was year round from the age of 9.
Yeah.
Just burn out perpetually.
I feel like everybody starts so young. Like you ask anybody on that team or
Oh,
any
yeah.
swimmer now, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've been swimming since I was 4." I didn't swim until I was like a teenager.
Oh no, I did like summer swim starting at 7, so that was
Jeez.
like
Yeah.
7, 8. It was only in the summer, and then 9. When I was 8, I realized I sucked at basketball, so mom and dad said they weren't signing me up for that again. So
Yeah.
started year round from 9 to 17, and then I end up here. Finally had an off season, so it was like, okay, this doesn't suck that bad. But
Yeah.
for those 6 months, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And
Tough. Yeah. I mean, I started summer really early. I mean, I was probably like 5 or 6, I'd say. And I only swam summer until I was in 7th grade. And then my swim team from 7th grade to my senior year practiced 2, maybe 3 times a week for an hour and a half each time. So I was not burnt out at all. I did not have the expectations of swimming college. I mean, I always wanted to, that's always something that every kid dreams of. Swimming in college, being able to say you're a college athlete, I think is always something kids think about. And so I think whenever I got the opportunity to go to state and swim a good time and then get the phone call from Dave, I was like, okay, yeah, it's D3, but I could actually do it. And I think for me, it's been more about the team than the swimming.
Absolutely.
I think the things I remember the most about this program are not the times I've won or the times I've lost. It's the times that, like, we would sit in your room after practice our freshman and sophomore year and eat cookie dough, or whenever me, Logan, Olivia, and Mackie and Morgan would go watch the sunset. Me and Sammy, like, going to eat, things like that. I mean, it's the memories I think that you make with the team that is what makes Transy Swim so different and what has made it so it's not been easy to be on this team, but I definitely think it's made it easier to be here for 4 years and to do those practices every day for 4 years.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I've always said that, like, the whole whatever time you went literally doesn't matter after like 3 minutes later, because you're back to decking around with the buddies or not remembering the rest of the day, however that happens to be.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's always just kind of been about the people.
Yeah.
Like, even in practice, it's just like, okay, Cole kicks my ass every single day, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think there's so much support too, like, for your teammates. Like, I think I was more happy for Allie last year at midseason when she swam. I had, like, boohoo cried for Allie last year at midseason because I was so proud of her. And when Charlotte broke the 500 record, those are the times I think that I've been more happy and more proud of my teammates than any of my own times. Like, Charlotte, whenever we got done with the last, what was it?
The 4 free at the end?
Yeah, the very last, Charlotte came up to me and told me my time, and I was like, I don't even care. I was like, that doesn't even, like, I'm just so happy that we're done, honestly, is what I said. But I was like, I'm just so happy, like, we, like, broke that school record again, and, like, you broke the 5, and, like, it was just such a good end to, like, I think our career, for sure.
Poetic in a way.
Yeah. Tied it up in a nice little bow.
Yeah.
How you spell nice? My bad.
But you all are so much more than just swimming and Greek life.
Yeah.
I want to hear something that like not a lot of like unless they really really know you, not a lot of people would assume, and then like build on that. Like what's the Kaden Siler secret that we don't know? What's the secret sauce that you know?
The secret sauce.
Yeah.
No,
Like
what?
maybe it's like Kaden Siler, this swimmer and like Delta Sig beast, but secretly he paints nude models at night. I don't know.
I do not. No, I do not. That's not true.
False accusation, Will.
Hey.
I don't know.
Are you into like poetry? Like are you writing like roses
Dude, I
are red
ran a
sort of thing?
photography business.
Okay,
For like 4 years.
so that's sick.
Yeah.
What you taking pictures of nude models?
All right. No, clothed models, graduates.
Athletes.
Yeah, athletes. I did my work study for 3 years was in athletics. Yeah, just taking pictures of games and stuff. And then just graduation pictures. Yeah.
I didn't know there was that artistic side of you.
Oh no, at Siler Photography on Instagram. The account's not dead. I do have the login.
There
I
you go.
haven't posted in like 15 months, but
He's just taking some time
You
off.
can bring it back.
maybe, I don't know. If more time presents itself.
That's my turn.
Okay, maybe later.
Maybe more time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mary Grace, you got any? What you hiding over there?
What you hiding,
I don't know.
lady? What? What? I just called you lady.
I thought you said Diddy.
No! Yes, Mary Grace has an underground laboratory full of baby oil and miners.
That just sounds like Dave Doolin.
All right.
Oh, don't out him like that.
I can out him. It's
Why do you
fine.
think I joined? I'm kidding.
Shout out Dave. We're kidding.
Shout out Dave Doolin.
I don't know.
He said that like the first 3 days of practice. He was like, "Oh, don't go to my office. That's where I hide the baby oil." I was like, "All right, coach."
Well, Dave recruited
Aye,
me when I was
Captain.
a minor. I was 17.
I was 19 when Dave recruited me.
Well, you're an old lady.
I am old.
Oh,
I'm very
No, you
old.
were not. You didn't turn 19 till July.
I was almost 19.
oh, your July birthday.
Mm-hmm. I got late July.
One day apart.
Shout out sister and brother. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
366 days, actually, but...
I'm a year older than he is.
She's got you.
Or no, 364.
Yeah, I was
Math
about
is
to
hard.
say.
Math is hard.
That is.
He's a STEM guy. He just
yeah.
doesn't do the M part.
Yeah.
What's 12
He's a
times
STE
12?
guy.
12 times 12. 144.
Boom.
144.
Got him.
He's like, I don't know. I don't like.
You don't know 12 times 12?
No,
Oh.
no, I did know that before.
Dude,
he
can
said
we
it.
give Mary Grace one of those, like, timed math, like, multiplication tables
I'd
tests?
probably like y'all would be
yeah.
shocked, but I'd probably knock that out of the park.
7 times 8.
Okay, well, 64.
Oh, lady, what?
All right.
It was 7 times 8.
Oh, my
56,
bad.
but all right.
56.
Knocked it out of the park.
I would knock that out the park.
Foul ball.
Immediately gets it
Foul
right.
ball. Hit a car in the
I
parking
didn't
lot.
say, I didn't
Getting
say it would be a home
sued.
run.
That's so real.
I just said I'd knock it out of the park. I don't know. I'm bad at math. I'm like Keaton.
There you go.
I
Shout out
mean,
Keaton.
I don't think a lot of people know I babysit. I mean, I guess a lot of people do know this. I babysit Keaton's
Yeah.
girls.
Team, yeah.
But I,
What hobbies you got? What's that one concrete goal that you set yourself to?
I mean, I love to work out. Like that's always been something I've been
Ooh.
like super passionate about.
Shout
like,
out Dan.
yeah,
Coach Dan.
I go there all the
All
time.
the friendly fishies.
Yeah, I've always done. I did a lot of like agility like I've always done like agility, speed training. I actually went. I mean, I was signed to go D1 to run track at Murray State. That's something a lot of people don't know.
Yeah. That's
And then I got a phone call from Dave and was like, "Hey, sorry, track coach at Murray, I'm not coming there."
yeah.
So that could be my
That's
one thing. That,
wild.
yeah.
You imagine life and how it would have been different.
Yeah, I'm so. I mean, I have a lot of friends that go to Murray. Like my brother goes to Murray. All my high school friends go there. But I'm like glad I came here for sure. I think that's one of my like things I don't regret is at all is
Yeah.
not going there.
Yeah.
Would have been nice, but this has been awesome.
Yeah. I've moved like it was so strange. summer of 8th grade, I moved to Tennessee, and I was like from Kentucky, born in Kentucky. Everybody I knew was in Kentucky schools or whatever. And I moved to Tennessee, and I had just the greatest high school experience ever. And then I came back to Transy in Lexington, Kentucky again. Family's here, whatever. And then tune into About Time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The Anything and Everything podcast, but when 20 minutes is up, that's it. Thank you so much for spending 20 minutes of your time into 20 minutes of ours. Have a wonderful day, learn something new, follow the golden rule, and use your time wisely.